A reliable friend is someone who's always there. Someone who can be there when you're in your good, your bad, your highs, your lows. We can't talk. It ain't nothing we can talk about. Ain't nothing we can talk about. I'm just being honest. There's nothing we can talk about. Step in their boundaries with your spouse where
chop it up, break it down real quick. Talking big moves, we don't plan on quitting. Chop it up, lay it out real clean. Turning little visions to $1 million dream. Chop it up, you could talk a good game. Turn a small spark to $1 million flame. Chop it up, stack that plan from the bottom to the top. Yeah, we taking that chance. Chop it up, chop it up, chop it up, chop it up.
What's going on, man? This is your boy Jay, and this is another episode of Chop It Up. And I'm excited, man, as always, to talk to you guys, get your input on things, see how you feel about shit, see how I feel about shit. Maybe we can put the shit that we think about together, you know what I'm saying? But it's just amazing to do this, man. I just want to say I appreciate you guys for watching me, man, and supporting the likes, the shares, the comments, man. But let's get into it. Let's talk about last week for me. So I got two things to talk to y'all about. So first, my fiance did a bear drill. Man, it's like a painted sip. When I tell y'all, man, it was so dope. Like, it was ridiculous. Like, to put a heartfelt message into the bear that you're painting. It was very therapeutic for what we were hearing from other people over there. It was a nice turnout. And, of course, I'm going to support him 100%, but it was amazing. Like, coming up with businesses, like I always say, y'all, it's very, very tricky and very, very risky. But, the adventure that you get from it, and it's the creative activity that you get from it. That's what makes it. And I'm telling y'all, it was amazing. Y'all should definitely try it. I'm gonna send y'all the link so y'all can definitely do a paint sip, man. It's amazing. Also, trip to DC this weekend, man. Friend's birthday, a lot of networking. Y'all know I'm a network. Amazing. I got to see so much. I got to see what Martin Luther King Jr. did. The I Have a Dream speech. Very monumental for me to see that. It was my first time in DC, but I definitely will be back. Man, it was amazing. It was amazing. But y'all know what we do. Let's get into the chop sessions. The first chop session. Let's do it. Megan and Clay Thompson. Y'all, as fine as Megan is, the bullshit she done dealt with, I'm so glad, man, that she found this dude, Clay, man. Like, dude seemed like he really loved her. He seemed like he really cared about her. You know what I'm saying? And she dropped that new song, My Man. And I know that's about dude, man. But, Megan hot. Megan, she's a great rapper. I fuck with Megan. Megan hot. Megan dropped, she spit fire. She's great at what she does, man. She can dance her ass off. She bad. You know what I'm saying? And it always feels good when you go through controversy and shit like that, and then you come out on top. And then on top of that, coming out on top with somebody that loves you or loving you. You know what I mean? When you find somebody, man, in the midst of a storm, that changes the dynamic of everything. Let me tell y'all, man, that changes the dynamic of everything. When you find somebody in the midst of the bullshit that you got going on, or just say you just got some hardships, you lost your parent, you lost a child, it's just something like that. That love, I don't know what happens. It just instills in you, peace, if that makes any sense. And it makes you look happy. You showing all 32 of your goddamn teeth. You know what I'm saying? It makes you feel like you can conquer the world. It makes you feel like you can move mountains. Like, love is powerful, man. It really is powerful. But stay away from that toxic shit, though. That toxic love will get you fucked up. I repeat, that toxic love will get you fucked up. Know what reasons that you there for in that relationship or whatever you got going on, friendship, situationship. I don't give a damn. But just know, because if you don't, you'll fuck around and find out. And that's the thing about it. I'm just letting y'all know shit. Let's get into the second. Y'all know it was Halloween. And y'all know these celebrities went crazy with these costumes. Coco Jones did Dreamgirls. She killed that shit. Taraji did a whole spread of Janet Jackson. And she was fine as hell. Then you had I don't know if Cardi B did anything. I mean, I would love to see what she would have done. Wendy Raquel did Gorilla. And I think Monica did Catwoman. Shit, they were just all, they was all going in. But I like to see the shit in my neighborhood, man, when the kids come by and they do the trick-or-treating and to see all the different costumes. I dressed up as it was like a scary bear or something, like one of the scary bears or something with the lights flashing on the eyes. Man, this little girl didn't even want to talk to me, y'all. She didn't want to get no candy from me. She was mad. She was not having it. She walked up and she was like, I said, man, it's okay. You can come give me some candy. She was like, you scared? Now my impulse was to scare the living, but I was like, you know what? I don't want to do that. Their parents is there. I wouldn't do that, because if somebody did that to my little kid, I'd be pissed off. But yeah, I enjoyed, in Halloween. I had a good time, but let's get into it. Let's do a little soundbite. What's y'all favorite Halloween movie? Like Disney Halloween movie? Any Halloween? Y'all know I love Hocus Pocus, Halloween Town. Any other Chucky's, any other Michael Myers, Jason. Now they fucked up with Jason though when they did Jason in Space. That was the dumbest shit I have ever seen in my life. Jason X, and I knew it was stupid when he beat one camp girl with another girl's body. Like, what the fuck? Who come up with this shit? Who the writers? What the fuck? Like, this ain't Halloween. Like, y'all really reaching. Like, y'all really reaching now. Y'all going too far, bro. But on the Halloween costumes for the celebrities, man, y'all kill that shit. Every year, Candy do too. Candy from Real Housewife from Escape, she killed that shit too. Like a lot of them, man. I love to see them be so festive. It gives them a sense of normalcy, and then to connect with other people, that y'all realize that they just not celebrities, they people too. They like Halloween, they like candy, they like nasty ass candy corn. I hate candy corn, but they like nasty ass candy corn. They like Reese's Pieces. You know what I'm saying? They really people too. And I like to see that shit. But let's talk about this government shutdown. Yeah, this government shutdown. So I know they got some people pissed about these food stamps being taken away. They snatched the shit out these food stamps. They snatched these people food stamps. And I honestly feel like that was wrong. Like, these people rely on these food stamps to get food, to feed their kids. You know what I mean? And it's like, if they couldn't give those people their food stamps back, they should have at least supplemented it with something else. Anything to help these people. People are already struggling enough, man. White people and black people, they already struggling enough. So it's like, why take what you got, what you got going on, and then not to mention, allegedly TSA at the airport, their workers aren't being paid. A lot of government officials, people who do like the Medicaid driving, they're not being paid. Like, what do we do about situations like that? You know what I'm saying? Except just sit back and wait. Like America, like going through all of this turmoil and then this government shutdown on top of that. And one of the longest, need I remind you, one of the longest government shutdowns we've ever had. And I'm not going to get into that as the reasons why, because I don't want to start no bullshit. But I mean, it is what it is, man. But I just wish that this would be over with so these people can get paid. Like, I don't know allegedly if they're going to give them back pay for them losing pay, but these people are working for free. Like, man, what you mean? Working for free? And some of them actually worked hard to get that government job, only to work for free. Like, what do you mean? I understand the government shutdown is, when they can't come up with an idea or something to put together to coincide for funds or come to a conclusion about it. Well, y'all need to come up with something else before y'all do a government shutdown and take these people's jobs and money. But you got to feed their family too, just like y'all do. And y'all need to remember that before y'all start doing stupid shit. See, that almost pissed me off. But man, y'all remember the show Ridiculousness? Next topic. My fault. I'm just jumping out. But Ridiculousness, man, that show was out forever. And no dude, man, them dudes just be doing stupid shit. like shooting each other with pistols and bullets and damn World War rifles and eating scorpions and shit. Like what is wrong with y'all, man? But it was hella interesting. I'm not gonna lie. It was hella interesting. Man, I remember seeing one episode, man, a dude got shot with a cannon, like a real cannon. Could have killed him. But I mean, you know, it's entertaining and it definitely brings in, you know, views, and it had a long run. It had a long run. But I enjoyed the show. I really enjoyed the show. It was great. It was very intriguing. I used to get a, you know, laugh out of everything that them stupid motherfuckers were doing. They were doing some stupid shit like jumping off a cliff, stuff shit I never do. But I sure like to see somebody do it. Like laugh at their ass. But all right, next. So first and foremost, prayers to Jamaica. I don't care what happened. I don't care why it happened. Still prayers for the people that are suffering. Hurricane Melissa hit Jamaica and completely destroyed Jamaica. And you have artists that are huge like Sean Paul, Spice, a lot of Jamaican artists like that got affected by that situation. Sean Paul made a video talking about Jamaica and how it was torn up. And I just hate to see people going through natural disasters like that, because, you know, down here we went through natural disasters from hurricanes, floods, fires in California. Like, natural disasters happen to people, and I hate it because it's like you got to repair from it. You really got to get your mindset, just in case you lose. You know, you have people who lose their families, people who lose children, people who lose their own lives. Everything that they've worked so hard for in their lives, they work so hard for their families, and they just lose it within a moment like that, and it's gone. Hurricane come through, tear everything up. And it's insane. But I mean, I feel like it should be more plans in place to help people. I mean, we have a lot of stuff, but I just feel like it should be more plans in place to help people who really lose everything. Like, they lost everything. That's a hard time. And most people, they just be looking for help. Like, some of them don't even have shoes to put on, clothes to put on their backs, food to eat. Like, their entire existence is gone. So I would love to see if I can help come up with it. Y'all give me some ideas. I would love to come up with something to help people after natural disasters. Would love to come up with something like that and do a benefit. I would love to do something like that. But that's just, you know, that's just a little talk out there, put a little soundbite out there. Y'all give me y'all feel about it. You know, I love to help the atmosphere, help people. Shit, that's what it's about. Let's get into the third session. And y'all know this is one of my favorites because we get to talk about some real life stuff. Like, is your girl cheating on you? Child Protective Services trying to take your kids because of idiots. You know, your mom has cancer. Your dad has cancer. You're dealing with personal issues. You're dealing with financial issues. You just got your car repoed because you're trying to pay your bills and stuff like that. Like, a lot of people don't look at all that, man. That's stuff that needs to be talked about. Okay. So how do y'all feel about being a reliable friend, or whether or what isn't a reliable friend? I'll say that. A reliable friend to me is somebody who's going to give you the truth unapologetically, who's going to tell you how they feel about whatever it is you have going on in your life. And a person that cannot handle that, cannot take constructive criticism from somebody who's their friend, quote unquote, their best friend, means that they're not your friend. Like, you're not their friend, they're not your friend, and they don't have your best interest at heart. They really don't. Because if they did, then they would give it to you raw, uncut. It didn't matter. And you should be able to accept it. Accept the criticism at that. A reliable friend is someone who's always there. Someone who can be there when you're in your good, your bad, your highs, your lows. Someone who will go by a dude's house after he done cheated on you and check the shit out of him. The one that's coming behind you, you know, if you fighting, they fight. That's a best friend. That's a reliable friend. If you come out with a book nobody buys, you know your best friend gonna buy it. You know your friend gonna buy it. You can come out, you can sell hot dogs. I don't care if you're selling hot dogs, you can sell candy canes. You can sell damn salt to a snail. your best friend gonna be right there. That's a reliable friend. That's a reliable friend. I got a best friend like that right now. I got a bunch of friends that's like that. That's right now. And I'm just so blessed to be able to have friends that are there for you. That's a blessing to have friends that are there for you. Now I'm not talking about that fake shit. I'm not talking about people who just there to collect a check like it's a job, just say that they done something for you. The ones that always got to constantly remind you that they did something for you, that they handed you a 20, they slid you a 20 or something when you didn't have it, they help you pay a bill. Those ain't friends. Friends help you when you down and out and they don't say nothing about it. That's a friend. If they ain't doing that, get rid of their ass. Ain't no damn friend. That's somebody that don't need to be there. That's taking up space. That's dead weight. Get rid of them. Habits that can kill relationships. Ooh. I got a list. I got a list. 2, communication. Cheating. Just being nasty, being filthy. Don't know how to clean up. Not ambitious. Don't know how to take care of family. Can't handle shit. Don't have a relationship with your family. That's a big one in itself. Don't love God. A reliable friend is someone who's always there. Someone who can be there when you're in your good, your bad, your highs, your lows. Big one. Someone who can, if you don't love God, it ain't nothing we can talk about. Ain't nothing we can talk about. I'm just being honest. There's nothing we can talk about. There are boundaries with your spouse, not self-sufficient. They're trying to get you to make decisions without your spouse. Stuck. Not dishonest, not loyal. It's plenty of things that can go in that can kill a relationship. It's just, some people will be in places to just be placeholders. That's what some of them do. They taking up space. They just sitting there. They just wasting your time. For what? For what? Remove excess dead weight so you can get something there that's gonna benefit you. Stop wasting your time and letting people waste your time. If they have bad habits, that's not your choice. That's not your job to fix bad habits. They need to fix it on their own. It's your job to bring the attention to them that bad habit can potentially mess up what y'all have going. Now, if they choose to mess it up and they don't fix it, that's on them. I know you just better be out of there. Get the fuck on down. Nobody got time for that. Oh, y'all, I really want to know what y'all think about this one. So, whose side are you taking in a situation at hand? Your spouse or your parent? Let me know what y'all think. Me personally, it depends on the situation. It depends. If you have a parent that is overstepping their boundaries with your spouse, where they're trying to get you to make decisions without your spouse, or they're talking negatively about your spouse, or they're trying to take up space in your house, your home, or whatever, and not just exactly trying to include your spouse or whatever case may be. They've been staying there forever and they're just kind of being intrusive. Yeah, or giving advice or trying to talk about their grandchild and what you should do with your grandchild, but not including the spouse. Y'all, your parent is wrong. Your parent is overstepping boundaries. You cannot challenge the parents over the grandparent by listening to the grandparent. You cannot challenge the parents. The grandparent cannot do that. Now, granted, if that parent is making a bad decision and it's a known bad decision, then the grandparent, of course, a grandparent gonna say, look, I'm your mom, and don't do that. Don't take him off his pacifier yet. If you need to take him off his pacifier, that's gonna mess up his teeth. Stuff like that. But your parents can't overstep their boundaries with your spouse. But you have to be the one to fix that. You can't just let that go on, because that's gonna put a wedge between you and your spouse. Now, if the spouse is wrong and they disrespecting your mother, your father, your brothers, your sister, anything like that, then that's your job to get on that spouse and check that damn spouse. There is no reason why your spouse should be calling your mom out her name. I just say that. No reason a spouse should be calling your family out of their name. I mean, I get it. I understand that, sometimes tensions are heated or whatever the case may be, but both parties need to just steer away from each other if it's going to go there. And y'all just learn how to just deal with that shit and make it work. Or y'all part y'all way, whatever y'all got to do. But the goal is to have the spouse and the family mesh as one. And if they don't, y'all have to try to figure out a way. Now I'm not gonna be transparent. Sometimes the spouse and the parents don't mesh well. You know what I'm saying? They just don't like. Sometimes you have a mother-in-law that don't like, the daughter-in-law. Sometimes you have a father-in-law that don't like the son-in-law. Sometimes it's vice versa. But it is what it is. You just have to try to make the best of it. But like I said, for me, in my opinion, it depends on the situation. But, however, if we're in the type of situation where I have to choose, I'm going to try my best to let y'all know how much that hurts me. I have to choose between two people I care the most about, because it shouldn't be that way. It shouldn't be that way at all. Now, if I got to choose my mama, I'm riding behind my mama now. I'm going to tell y'all right now. The rest of my mama's soul, I love my baby so much. I'm choosing my mama. I'm sorry, man. I'm choosing my mama. I got to. I definitely got to. But I love you though. I'll tell you if you're wrong. I tell you you're right. But I love my mama though. I love my fiance too. But yeah. But definitely don't fuck with my fiance though. I'll fuck your ass up. But I'm at the end of the show, y'all. End of the show. I got something special for you guys next week. Make sure y'all tune in to YouTube, the Chop It Up Show hosted by Jay. Make sure y'all tune in on Instagram, Chop It Up for TV. Go check out my TikTok, the Chop It Up Show, underscores in between all. Man, go check it out. But I got something special. I got a special guest. Hopefully they can make it. So I got a special guest for y'all, and just keep tuning in. Y'all keep supporting. Y'all keep doing what you do. Y'all keep being great. Y'all keep being honest. Y'all keep being loving. Y'all keep being the amazing people that y'all are, because without y'all, I wouldn't be doing what I'm doing right now. And I love what I do. So that means I love y'all. So y'all keep it easy. Y'all be safe, and y'all love yourselves and love your families, man. I'm out.
Chop it up, break it down real quick. Talking big moves, we don't plan on quitting. Chop it up, lay it out real clean. Turning little visions to $1 million dream. Chop it up, you could talk a good game. Turn a small spark to $1 million flame. Chop it up, stack that plan from the bottom to the top. Yeah, we taking that chance. Chop it up.